Hey guys, Cash One coming at you with a brand new video. This video is gonna be a different video for you guys. So this video is gonna be my top 5 favorite creature features of all time, and I got this idea. The other day I was watching Lauri Holt. She was doing a video of her top 5 favorite creature features, and she said she got the idea from Friday the 14th. They are doing right now Friday the 14th. Triple Flix Mafia, in connected to Triple Flix Mafia is Friday the I can't even talk really. Friday the 14th, Chatty Bobby 11:30 and the Viz. They're all gonna be doing their separate 5 top favorite creature features of all time. And she got the idea from Friday the 14th. He watched. She watched his video, and she wanted to do one. So I watched her video, and then I watched his video, and I said I'm gonna do one of my own, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm shouting out all of them right now. Shout out to all you guys, Triple Flix Mafia. You guys are awesome. I love you guys' channel. Can't wait to see you guys come back and do some streaming again. They used to do streaming on Sundays, but they haven't did it in like a few months. So can't wait to see you guys come back and do it. And Lauri Holt, you are awesome. Always love watching your videos. So there are links down below for all their channels, guys. Make sure you go check them out. Tell them Cash One sent you. So my top 5 favorite creature features of all time. And make sure you watch the video, guys, to the end, because I will be announcing a digital code contest as well. So don't fast forward this, because I'm gonna know. No. Anyway, serious though. My top 5 favorite, counting down 5 to number 1. And a lot of these hold nostalgia to me. The first one that I'm gonna say is not really real good, but it's one of my favorites because it always was super hard to get. And the first one is gonna be Wild Beast, right here, from I believe it's 1980. It says 83 on the back here. This is Severin Films here. And if my voice cuts off, guys, I'm so sorry, because I keep getting notification popping up for stuff, and I'm thinking sometimes when that happens my voice pops off. So hopefully it didn't. So again, this is from 1983, Severin Films. I think this is like if it was like an Italian release or something, but I know for a while that this was banned in a lot of countries, and it was super hard to get on VHS. I remember back in the day, it was one of my sought off, wanting to get this so bad on VHS, and I found it, and it's super hard, and I never thought that it was ever gonna get a Blu-ray release. But anyway, this movie is about you got the animals in this movie. They get PC gets into the water supply, and like PC, what? That's a goofy scenario, but that's what happens. PC gets into the water supply, into the local zoo, and the animals drink it, and they all go berserk and break out and go on rampage in the city and stuff. And that's basically what the movie's about. And it's a fun creature feature from the 80s. But some of it works, and some of towards the end is when it kind of like detours off of the creature feature stuff. But still one of my favorites growing up. I always loved this. I always remember watching this when it used to pop on the local station, TV stations. I was like, oh, Wild Beast coming on, I gotta watch this. So, but that's my number 5 right here, Wild Beast. Super awesome. If you guys haven't seen it, I do recommend checking it out. I think you guys might like it. Next here at number 4, and I'm sure you guys seen this, is Cujo. And I got this in the gold case. It didn't come in here. This is from 1983, and this is directed by Louis Teague, and starring our Dee Wallace, lovely Dee Wallace in here. And this is basically about a Saint Bernard that gets bit in the beginning of the movie by some bats and gets rabid, and go rabid. He gets crazy, and he's I wouldn't say I don't want to go too much into it, but there. I mean, I think you guys pretty much know that Cujo he stalks this D Wallace and the little boy. They're stuck in this car through the movie, and he like stalks them. You know, he like sits out there and he's like waiting for them to come out, and he's like, wants to get them. And it's I remember watching this when I was younger, and it used to really get to me because seeing this cool dog and then seeing him go real like berserk and stuff. I mean, like, damn, this is freaking crazy, man. And it has some cool effects in here. It really works well. And that's Cujo from 1983 is my number 4. Number 3, again, I know all you guys know all of these, so but still. Number 3 is Critters. This is the Shout Factory. This is from the Critters set, but I pulled it out of there. The first one is my favorite. This is from what is this, 86? I think this is 86. My light sucks in here, and I never can find the years on these things. But I'm gonna guess and say it's 86. Let me see, maybe it says it down here. Yeah, 86. So this 86 is basically about these space creatures from outer space, and they land on a they steal a spaceship and they land into on a farm area in the back in the farm, little farm area in the middle of basically almost nowhere, because like nobody lives out there. This family has a farm, the Browns, and they pretty much terrorize them. And then they have a couple bounty hunters that are on the hunt for these critters, krites, whatever you want to call them. I call them krites. Gotta kill the krites. But yeah, awesome movie from the 80s. I love the song, Power of the Night from Terrence, Terrence Mann? Awesome song. And this comes at my number 3 of my creature features here. Number 2, love this growing up. You see my shirt right here. Number 2 is Jaws. Is like the essential shark movie, and for me, at summertime, this is the essential movies. I like all the Jaws, but this is the first one is my favorite. These are my essentials to watch in the summertime. I have to watch the Jaws movies. This is my number 2 on my top 5 creature features, but this is in my top 5 favorite movies of all time, and I love Jaws. Growing up, I used to watch this with my dad all the time, and I remember when I was young, he used to tell me a story of when he went to go see this with my mom and one of their friends. And when they came home from the theater, he turned all the lights on because the movie freaked him out so much. Because, he was in the Navy, and there was a time when he was on one of those lifeboat things, and he was in the ocean, and there was sharks circling around him and stuff. So this movie really freaked him out because, bringing him flashbacks to the sharks and stuff, and then watching this. So he had to turn all the lights on and stuff. But yeah, this movie is so awesome. If you don't, I'm pretty sure everybody knows what Jaws is about. A great white shark that terrorizes a beach resort, and you have your characters. You have Chief Brody and Quinn and Hooper. They have to go and get Jaws, kill Jaws, take care of Jaws. And it's a super fun masterpiece from Steven Spielberg, and John Williams does the score. Super awesome, guys. I guess I'm gonna keep waving it. I'm sorry, but yeah, this is the digital code that I'm gonna be doing, guys, for Jaws. You must be subscribed to the channel. Enter down below. I'm ending it tomorrow, so make sure you enter. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. Please hit that like button. Again, Jaws number 2, and I'm sure you guys might have guessed by now what my number 1 is, since I haven't pulled it out yet, and that is Alligator. So this is the Germany release of Alligator 1 and 2. 2 I never really cared for. I remember seeing it when it came out when I was younger and being very disappointed with it because Robert Forster was not in it, and I was like, what is this? No, I didn't like it. Jaws, Jaws, Alligator. This is like I said, this is a German release, and it didn't come in this. I put it in here. It's near and dear to my heart. You guys know the story, I'm sure. If you watch my channel, you've heard it before, but I must tell you anyway. This is my favorite movie of all time. I'm pretty sure this is probably my first horror movie I've ever seen. I was like, I think maybe two and a half. Cause I was born in 1977. This came out in 1980. So maybe I was 3, somewhere maybe around there. I had 3.5. I don't know. I was really, really young, and it was on TV, and I was watching it with my parents, and you get, basically the movie is about this little girl. She gets a baby alligator, and she's at school one day, and her dad, he's like all ticked off about something. He's like, there's alligator turds in the hamper and in the closet and the drawer everywhere. He's like, and he goes and grabs the baby alligator and he flushes down the toilet. And the mom's like, what are you gonna tell? What are you gonna tell her? We just tell her die like the hamster. And so he flushes down the toilet, and the baby alligator's going down the toilet. And my mom's like, all gone. And I start crying. like no, because I like the alligators. I start crying. No, it's all gone. But later on, when the movie starts to go through the motions and the alligator is doing all his stuff, doing wrecking havoc, I'm not crying anymore. I'm just like in awe with it, and they couldn't believe I was in awe because I never sat through any movies. I always would fidget and didn't care, But I was so into it, so that's why they left it on. They're like, he's actually watching this. What, like I said, it's my favorite movie now, and I love it to death. This is my all-time favorite movie, and it is my favorite creature feature. And it's why I love creature features. But yeah, the back more to the point of the plot of this is that they're the lab is working on there's this lab that's working on growth hormones, and they're doing experiments to cats and dogs, and they dumping all the cats and dogs down there in the sewer. So this baby alligator, he eats all that stuff, and that's how he gets massively big, breaks out, and wreak havoc. And that's basically what the movie is, without telling you too much. But that's what it is, and it's awesome. I love it to death. You can see my poster back there, and that's my top 5. I know I rattled on a little bit too long, guys, but this was an awesome video that I just wanted to do when I saw them doing it. And shout out again to you guys, Triple Mafia, and the Viz, and Friday the 14th, and Chatty Bobby 1130, and Lauri Holt. I am putting the link down to all their channels, guys. Make sure you go check them out. And again, if you want to enter for the digital code contest for Jaws, make sure you enter down below, guys. That will be ending tomorrow afternoon. As always, guys, Blu-ray, this is Awesomeness. Until next time, peace out.